my father taught me that through music you could actually change people, literally. And I saw the impact of music in people's life. As a motivational tool and as a tool for change was my first experience with the idea that music actually change or help, if you use it correctly, to create positive change in humanity. Social change through music, using music to help in the restoration of communities, your family, your neighbor, your city, your country. That would be wonderful. Because that's what we're doing. We're all united by tone, rhythms, and the idea of sharing. And that jazz provided a platform where all these cultures could come together. Now I see global jazz as an example of how global cooperation could be maximized as a tool for diplomacy. Interconnecting jazz and folk music of the whole planet provides a practical way to create exchanges between cultures in the pursuit of peace, intercultural dialogues, and social change. We use a system that we call interconnective learning, interconnective experience, using music as a lens to view the world, creating collaboration with the arts, collaboration with science, biology, and other human experience. This process empowers creativity. Through interconnecting the practice of improvisational music with all the other academic subjects in the school system, we can create communities that use improvisation to harmonize individual and collective needs. The music is more than mastering your instrument and becoming so accomplished in music or whatever he said. It's about mastering your own life. Play, write, and behave the way you would like the world to be like. We are not disconnected. We are united by one whole vision, which is about development of humanity. And just I'll encourage then to the words that come to my mind is passion, love, and really embracing music as a way to affect humanity in a positive way. That with that gift of whatever they're doing, that transmission, that they can touch a lot of life, to see it as a potential creation of medicine to help the world. And we have to make music be a part, not just a icing on the cake, should be at the forefront of any policy making in the world. They need us, they need you guys. The politicians should be calling you to talk about all the things that we're going to be discussing here, to come out with better laws, with better human design. Those old designs don't work anymore. Scientists, musicians, artists, that's the answer for the future. Composition and improvisation in the moment. We ask them to be composing at every second. Practice the unknown, fear training. We don't call it ear training anymore, we call it fear training. Collective improvisation, a tool for value creation. I think the audience has been growing up with us. We have nurtured each other. The audience that come to see our concert, they actually are expecting some zero gravity, some really they're expecting Wayne to bring something of challenge, and it's fascinating to see that how we are growing together actually, and the evolution of audience development is also it's a challenge for an artist, but it's also gratifying to see that they are growing with us in the same direction. Very few times I felt complete separation from the audience. And I think at the beginning, one of the aspects that separated is I wasn't really hearing it. I felt like I was in an ear training class. I felt completely disconnected, to be honest. And I think it started where you are, you couldn't really do your magic. You couldn't do your magic. It took me a while to really grow into this, to get rid of a lot of things. Wayne actually encouraged me to get married, to have kids. I wanted to learn music. He said, you need to accumulate more stories in your life so you can tell it when you play. That syncretism in the music has been lived on from early on. And we have been exchanging and mail through music for many years and notes. It's only now that we really ponder and wonder about these words about diversity and trying to find how to organize it and give a formal treatment to, but it's been happening for years. I believe that what jazz brought to the table was just a platform of cultural exchange. I mean, it's wonderful to see there's so many combinations right now that are happening and that are the jazz licensed, that is it has a permission. People combine jazz with Indian music, jazz with because if you look at the essence of jazz, it's not jazz, it's Afro-American classical music. That's how I really look from. When we talk about diversity and identity, that we don't actually go back to a way of finding new borders. There is a mysterious element about humanity, about music, about jazz, about the idea of becoming one that should be addressed in our quest in anything that we are doing.